Hello again, and welcome back to Landlord Pass and 3 p.m. BC. I'm Amanda. So far, you've protected your property from scams, you've set it up strategically for ROI, and you've learned the art and science of pricing in BC. Now, Module 4 is where all of that prep work either pays off or stalls out. Because even the best, perfectly priced unit will sit empty if the right people never see it. Today, we're going to talk about the power of strategic marketing. How to turn your setup and pricing into an ad that cuts through the noise, attracts high-quality tenants, and stays compliant with BC's rules, from the Residential Tenancy Act to the Human Rights Code. Module 2 and 3 weren't just theory. They gave you a checklist of features and a pricing matrix. That same information is now your marketing blueprint. Every upgrade and feature you documented, new kitchen, in-suite laundry, secure parking, energy-efficient appliances, proximity to SkyTrain, becomes a deliberate selling point in your ad. Instead of 2-bed, 1-bath Vancouver, you can say, renovated 2-bedroom with in-suite laundry and secure underground parking, 3-minute walk to SkyTrain, groceries, and cafes. You're not just listing a box with walls, you're selling a lifestyle that's aligned with your target tenant: students, young professionals, families, retirees. Jimmy's approach here is simple. If you can't list 10 specific reasons your unit is worth what you're asking, you're not ready to post the ad yet. That's exactly what your setup and pricing work gives you. Next, where you post is just as important as what you post. Different groups of tenants look in different places in BC's market. Students and young professionals tend to live online. Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, Instagram, and increasingly platforms like live.rent and rentals.ca. University-linked housing boards and student groups can also be powerful if you're near a campus. Families are more likely to check realtor.ca, Kijiji, community Facebook groups, school or community center boards, and word of mouth through neighborhood networks. Niche groups, like healthcare workers near a hospital or retirees in quieter areas, often rely on a mix of online listings and local recommendations. UBC housing researchers have shown that platforms like Craigslist capture a large part of Metro Vancouver's rental market that isn't always visible in CMHC or other official reports. That's one reason Jimmy doesn't just use one site. He syndicates his ads across multiple platforms, then tracks where serious inquiries actually come from. The principle: decide who you want to reach, then prioritize the platforms they already trust. Let's talk about the ad itself, your property's first impression. 1. Visuals. This is your virtual open house. In 2026, people swipe past dark, blurry photos. You need bright, clear, wide shots that show kitchen with appliances and counters, bathrooms, living area, bedrooms, any standout features. A short video walkthrough can be a huge differentiator. It doesn't have to be cinematic. Just a smooth, honest tour so people feel like they're already walking through the space. 2. Description: facts plus feeling. Go beyond 3-bed, 2-bath. Contrast these two. 3-bed, 2-bath basement suite, East Van. Bright 3-bedroom suite with in-suite laundry, full-size kitchen, and a south-facing patio. 5 minutes to the number 19 bus, 10 minutes to Nanaimo SkyTrain. Same unit, very different impact. Tie features to real life: morning coffee on a south-facing balcony, cozy gas fireplace for those classic BC rainy evenings, dedicated workspace with natural light for remote workers. 3. Location and lifestyle. You've already mapped your area in earlier modules. Now market it. Name the nearest SkyTrain station or key bus routes. Mention grocery stores, pharmacies, parks, dog parks, playgrounds, schools, community centers, gyms, and bike routes. If the place is pet-friendly and your strata and bylaws allow it, highlight nearby trails or dog parks. You're selling more than square footage. You're selling how easy and enjoyable daily life will be for the right tenant. This is where BC law quietly shapes your marketing. Be specific about money and deposits. Under the Residential Tenancy Act, in BC, a landlord can charge a security deposit of up to half of 1 month's rent, and if pets are allowed, a pet damage deposit up to another half month's rent. So at most, 1 full month's rent total in deposits. That's it. No extra, non-refundable pet fees on top. Pet deposits are refundable if there's no pet damage. Your ad should clearly state monthly rent, what's included, required deposits, and the lease term. This sets expectations and reduces surprises. Tenants appreciate clarity, and you avoid later disputes about, "I thought utilities were included." Be honest about rules, but stay inside human rights and tenancy law. It's fully lawful in BC to prohibit pets or limit size, type, or number of pets, as long as you follow the tenancy agreement and applicable bylaws. Prohibit smoking, including cannabis and vaping, in the unit or on the property if it's a material term of the tenancy agreement. It is not lawful to discriminate based on protected characteristics. The BC Human Rights Code and the BC Human Rights Tribunal make it clear that in tenancy, you cannot discriminate on grounds like Indigenous identity, race, color, ancestry, place of origin, religion, marital status, family status, physical or mental disability, sex, sexual orientation, gender identity or expression, age, or lawful source of income. That means your ad should not say things like no children, adults only, or perfect for single professionals only, when that excludes families with kids, no people on assistance, or must be Canadian born. You can screen based on ability to pay rent, references, and rental history. You cannot screen or advertise based on who someone is under those protected grounds. Also remember, certified guide and service dogs are not considered pets under BC law, and you cannot refuse a tenant or charge a pet deposit just because they rely on a guide or service dog. Jimmy's rule: if you wouldn't be comfortable reading that line of your ad out loud to a human rights tribunal member, don't put it in. It's a good filter. Once your ad is live, your next bottleneck is you. A great listing still fails if interested tenants can't figure out how to contact you, or if messages disappear into a black hole. Include a clear call to action. To inquire or request a viewing, email with a short intro and your preferred move-in date. Or text with your name and a short intro for faster response. Use email or text for first contact. It gives you a record and time to respond thoughtfully. Aim to acknowledge promising inquiries within 24 hours, even if it's just, "Thanks for reaching out. Here's our quick pre-screening form, then we'll follow up to schedule showings." Professionalism and speed here are part of your brand. Millennial and Gen X tenants are used to fast, clear digital communication. When you respond like a professional, you attract tenants who treat the tenancy professionally too. Online marketing does most of the heavy lifting now, but offline still matters in some situations. A simple "for rent" sign can work well for walkable neighborhoods, as long as it's allowed by your municipality and strata. Community center boards, local newsletters, faith communities, or professional networks can be powerful if you know your ideal tenant is likely to be there. Jimmy's approach is hybrid. Online first for reach, offline for precision. You cast a wide net digitally, then use targeted offline touchpoints where they make sense. To recap, strategic marketing in BC is about more than just posting an ad and hoping for the best. You turned your setup and pricing work into a clear value story. Chose the right platforms based on who you want to attract. Built a visually strong, honest, legally compliant listing. Made it easy for the right people to contact you, and hard for misunderstandings to start. Effective marketing doesn't magically guarantee the perfect tenant, but it massively increases the odds that the people who show up are aligned with your property, your rules, and your price. In Module 5, we're going to take the next step: showings and pre-screening. We'll cover exactly what to say, what not to say under BC law, and how to fairly and legally evaluate applicants so you can choose your tenant with confidence. When you're ready, join me in Module 5, Showings and Pre-Screening in BC.